Yeah, sorry for the mess up of my hair. And, well, no, my sister's doing a live stream, so you're probably going to be hearing some noises on the other room. Wanted to film it in here because it looks like a nice office, doesn't it? Anyways, today I'm just going to do going to read Q&A and give you guys a little bit of an update of what's going on behind the scenes. So, yeah. Let's get to it, shall we? Now, most of these are comments from specific videos and not so very nice ones. Maybe a little bit both. I don't know. Anyways, let's get to it. So Jacob Downs, this is in the Pop Culture Talk episode of Best Music in Video Games. Majora's Mask Song of Healing is my favorite. Now, to be fair, I haven't really played much of Legend of Zelda, so I can't say, but I know they have some pretty good music, at least from what I've heard in Super Smash Bros. But yeah, that would probably be a good pick. It would probably be a classic. Now, this is from Halloween and Halloween Kills review that I, along with Sin's Corner, my friend Matt, did. Ricardo Romels says, "Hey guys, okay, I already watched both films. I liked Halloween 2018 a lot. It was a good refresh to the saga. I also liked Kills, but I think that Kills felt like a bridge to something else. I consider that nothing relevant happened. It was just like, let's fill this film with the survivors from the previous ones, but hey, at least the writers did not do again anything crazy like, let's introduce a cult as a pretext to explain Michael's behavior. LOL. Well, yeah, the cult thing, I'm not really crazy about that, but even then, I think Halloween Kills was a little too ridiculous with some of the stuff that was happening. If you guys haven't seen the film, then you probably don't know what I'm talking about. I would advise not watching our review of it because it's a spoiler review for 2018 and Halloween Kills. So yes, I would highly advise watch those before you watch our review for it, because we go into so much detail about why there was issues with it. Jacob Downs, for the Halloween reviews, though I had a lot of problems with Kills, I still enjoyed the outro song, Hunter's Moon. The song alone makes Halloween Kills a 10 out of 10 movie. Jacob, you're so funny. Ricardo Romels. Hi Arturo, good review. Personally, from the 4 first installments, this is my least favorite. I think it feels like a Silent Hill 2 DLC with a lot of fan service. I just enjoyed the second part when you are in Silent Hill, as you said. I would agree. I like Silent Hill 2. I like Heather Mason, but I do feel like it wasn't really in the whole town the entire game. I mean, it was somewhere else completely, which, I mean, I'm okay with it. There were some good, decent levels in the beginning parts, but there were some that I just did not really care about, especially the subway station one I didn't care about. A little bit of the mall was okay, not great. Silent Hill obviously was the better part. Jacob Downs, though I got lost a lot in Silent Hill 3, but I didn't mind because I could listen to the music. Yeah, and the music is what makes Silent Hill, or the series in general, really good. I like that classic music. It's also inspired me to create my own original stories with that type of music. CR92. I have the original Inuyasha anime series in full, but don't have the final act yet. I did play this game, but didn't get all the endings. Please review Fullmetal Alchemist and The Broken Angel. Yes, I will definitely be reviewing that at some point. I've been pre-recording a lot of reviews, films, anime, and game reviews. And yes, that is one I am definitely going to review at some point down the road. And I'm pretty sure that will come around, hopefully, maybe this coming year, if I could get around to it with a lot of other things I'm doing. Because I also have original content I'm trying to work on as well. I know that's kind of a side thing at the moment because I'm having to build it up before I could publish it. At least doing these type of things like my pop culture talk podcast or reviews or something I could get out pretty fast. But I like to put more effort into my videos, so that's why it takes me forever. But yes, no, I am going to review it. Don't worry, I will review it. Along with a sequel, but the sequel I'm still playing. Diamond Dust. You sound like you barely watched the film or are just not too familiar with the history of the Eastern Front. This has nothing to do with the Holocaust. That's for the Jews. This is Nazis genociding Slavic people. Well, here's the thing. I've studied at least enough to know what they were doing. There was Holocaust going on, yeah, in the eastern part, but to be honest, that was pretty much the genocide of the Holocaust, the killing, the starvation of the Jewish people. But not just that, even peasants. I would consider that part of the Holocaust. I mean, by that point, I wouldn't say that the Holocaust only had to do with the genocides in the camps. It had to do with everything else they were doing, pretty much, with killing innocent people, which, in Come and See, that is what they did. I would still say that's part of the Holocaust. Because they were taking it out on, they were killing innocent civilians, just like they were doing in the camps, or political prisoners, or what have you. I don't know. I just think that was part of it. I've studied enough World War II history. I get the gist of all the genocides that the Nazis did. Colin Pass, 88. At one point, the story was like, and I was like, oh, I know the feeling. Yeah, this is for my review for LA Noire. So yeah, you get the gist. And that's how I kind of pretty much felt with LA Noire. I still liked the game. I just didn't really like that direction that it went later, but still good. Sharon Beckerly, if that sounds, or Sharon. Just wanted to say, I think what you're trying to say is that this is a movie not from a soldier's perspective. It's told from a citizen's perspective and a child's one. At that, having watched the movie, it's told kind of like a fish out of water, a British boy in a foreign country in a difficult time. Yeah, I mean, I do have a hard time explaining myself. I am dyslexic, so I have to kind of process it in a different way. Most of my reviews, I tend to think I'm not really explaining it in a better way, like how I want to, but that's how I am. That's how I kind of reflect my opinion about something. And I would agree it's more of a perspective of a boy seeing World War II in his perspective, just in Asia, which I like that perspective. I like to see how the stuff was going on over there while we get a lot of aspects of Europe. I like to see that aspect of, the Asian front. Anthony A. Paris. Such a great movie. Everything from the cast to the production design to the score is just top notch. This is just a fun watch for me. I enjoyed hearing you take on it. I actually just reviewed this myself and had to check out some other reviews. Solid review. Thank you very much, Anthony. And I strive to make even better reviews. And for you, and I would say keep up the good work with your reviews. Anybody can do a great job. Heck, I like people that are able to create a very entertaining review or discussion video on something. I really like the creativity of that. It's awesome. And and while I may be reading you guys' comments, I'm also talking to you guys and saying, hey, if I can do it, you can do it. And that's a thumbs up. So now I made a comment in one of my Lego Zombies thing that I did. I asked, would you guys like to see me do the Call of the Dead radio parts in Lego form? And Tancredi Lewat, I'm sorry if I pronounced that. Yes, your Lego Radios videos on Der Riese and Moon were great and had your own vision of events of the Nazi zombies. And thank you so much. I've been thinking about it for a while. I know lately I've been trying to go more original with some of my projects, but now I'm like, well, I could still do that. While they are my own visions, they're someone else's property, the radio versions. So I can still make these fun projects, just they're not technically my IP. They're their IPs, but I'm just taking a spin on it because I want to be more creative of my own original content. Now, while reviews is also sort of that, it's a little different like with the discussions in the podcast because we're actually critiquing or discussing about it, which is a little different than the Lego stop motion stuff with the IP copyrighted audio stuff or stuff like that. And even some specific scenes that I'm doing with like fun anime dubs, which sadly I couldn't upload all that. It's all on my Facebook page. You could check it out if you want. It's a fun dub project that I did a long time ago with my sister, Skyart Amy. if you want to just see the crazy nonsense we did, that's one Arturelia project that I would have loved to put out on YouTube if the YouTube wasn't stupid with the copyright issues. But I'm thinking on also uploading it on Odyssey. I do have 3 separate channels. I deleted the main one because it didn't upload everything. So I have 3 separate channels. I might put another one out at some point. I'm not sure, but it's mostly original content, movies and shows, and gaming. And I'll probably put the fun project on that, but on the movie and shows because that's part of the entertainment aspect. But yeah, I am going to do the Call of the Dead radios because I did have this vision in my head for a little while what it looked like, so I will be definitely doing that. Grimes, I didn't hate Jar Jar Binks. I just thought there was no reason for him to be in the movie. It's like they plucked one of the Three Stooges out and put him in the movie. And not to rag on a 9-year-old, but the kid who played Anakin was not so good. He may as well have just carried the script around with him. And apparently he endured such relentless criticism for his performance that he was led to quit acting only a few years later. I also thought the Darth Maul fight was the best lightsaber fight of any I had seen, but a few things didn't make sense to me, like when he pulled his dual weapon out. I was sitting there thinking, why didn't the Jedi think of that? Yeah, Jar Jar Binks. Episode 1 had issues. I will admit that it's my least favorite in the prequels trilogy. But I will admit, yep, the Darth Maul battle was really good. Though that last part, I'm not. And yeah, why didn't the Jedi's think about using it? Well, I don't they have like. Yeah, I'm a little confused with that last statement, but anyways, yeah, I do think it could have been a whole lot better. You could check my review out too. We did a review for that. However, my friend Sam Joyner, he is also the admin on my Discord server, who also made my Discord server. He mentioned you need to do episode 8 and 9 if you are doing Star Wars. Wait. There was an episode 8 or 9? I think there was only like 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. And Rogue One. I don't think there was a sequel trilogy, I don't think. Disappearing Angel. The blonde kid you call a chicken definitely is annoying and probably better if he wasn't a character, but oh well. Nozuki, the boar, is an awesome character. He has his moments of where he's a badass, but he over exaggerates over like everything. And I mean, okay, I laugh at a lot of aspects with him, but he can be a chicken too, and some people may find him annoying for that. I don't know. I mean, he's funny at points, very crazy in the other parts, and then just could be a little annoying. Well, that's about all the Q&As I have here for today. It's not all of them, but I am looking forward to reading more comments and making another Q&A like this. Give you a bit of update. So as for my original stuff, the Toy War is still going, episode 6-wise. I filmed already some aspects of some of the episodes, but yeah, there's episode 6 I'm going to finish, and then I've only got maybe 2 more to fill out. Then I'm going to conclude season 1. I decided to trim it down from, instead of 10, maybe just 8 or 7, around there. But yeah, I'm just waiting for a specific thing to be done, and I can continue to progress. I got to film my cousin. I got to also film Corey Michael's movie for his part, so it's very slow. I know I haven't addressed it. I probably should have just made these episodes and then released them after the fact. That is what I'm definitely going to do from now on. My manga, though, on the other hand, is still being made, but as you know, I don't think I can get it out this month. As much as I wanted to, I have to postpone it to maybe summer or spring of 2022. Sadly. But other than that, it is going smoothly. I am also working on a horror story, which hopefully I could put that out next year. For October, maybe. I don't know. I gotta see. But that is pretty much what's going on. I might have forgotten some things that are being developed right now, but I am working hard. I know I'm going to be transitioning soon to different programs like Affinity, Hit Film Pro, if there's any good sale for that. And yeah, I'm just going to learn how to use those programs from now on. I will note, if I can't really get the Red Veil out sooner than later, the audio version might come out first, but I still need to work on that. That's the other thing. But yeah, I'm having a blast. There's still a lot more things I need to do, but oh yeah, one last thing. I finally made a Patreon. I am not expecting much to come out of it right now because I am such a small YouTuber and I'm not going to assume I'm going to make big bucks and all that. No. I like doing this stuff for fun. I like doing it because I want to bring out my imagination and all that. I will note also I do have ideas to bring something out too with my photography. Maybe the Craft of Creating. That's a new series that was behind the scenes, but I just decided to put both behind the scenes and talk about other stuff of how to make good stories or photography as part of that series. That's something I'm looking forward to doing with my photography. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you guys next time. Peace.